Previously on returning to Legends of Runeterra, so one day I was scrolling Facebook and found out that there's this seasonal tournament post. So I went back to the game and practiced for it. So eventually in the week 1 I participated in the standard gauntlet. So in the beginning we had a few wins, however I also did lost one of the games. But in the end we still managed to play until the final game, as you can see. But for the final game, we faced against an EVR attack, and I did manage to be aggressive enough and have our opponent to build a fort of 3 EVRs, and he won the game. However, it's still a good effort since it's my first week returning to the game. So for this first week gauntlet, I got my 6th win in the single run. So for the second week, it's the SIngleton gauntlet, and however I didn't manage to get any wins. So actually for our games, for example, this is our first game. I went and played using my front Shen. We gained quite the momentum, so we have a nice spot, and we managed to win the first few games, as you can see.
Our wills align.
I'm just allowing my Shen to level up so that my other 2 units will gain the bonus from it.
Nature blesses her followers.
So since our opponent don't really have enough resources to really come back from this turn, so eventually in the next round we just win with the sheer amount of units. So and our opponent surrendered.
Everything as it should be.
Well, for our game 2, our opponent uses Tech Rex trying to get rid of our bot as much as possible. However, we have enough units and we have also our key spell to get rid of him, and we managed to end the game and
Enforced equilibrium.
and so our opponent surrendered and we had both our wins.
Everything as it should be.
And upcoming, the following few matches, I went and used the Elise and buy deck. Since in this game, I managed to have my spiders on field and I can summon Elise on the next turn, on the currently, just to rush.
I don't bite. Leaving so soon, the little ones will miss you.
Victory!
So now we are going to review our final game of the gauntlet, our last chance gauntlet. So if you win this, then we will get our first prime glory. Okay, so now we are in the pick and ban phase. So actually, since in the beginning I keep on use Fiora and Shen, then after that in the later games I use Vi and Elise. So currently this Gauntlet I did not use any Lux and Leona that first. So let's see what he or she ban. But most likely I guess it will be Fiora and Shen. Well, we ban Tham and Soraka. So since it's like that, I continue to pick with my Elise and Vi deck. Okay, so we are facing against Thunder and Iron Soul. So our game plan is to rush as early as possible with Elise. So now let's see what our hand looks like. Having duplicate Vi doesn't really help, so I guess I will just swap it and hope to get more aggressive cards. And I got a Vengeance. So currently from my hand I don't really have cards that I can aggressively go on our opponent. And our opponent play a card that will generate them mana if they behold a 8+ mana spell. 8+ cost. Alright, they play another similar unit as well. So I'm going to deal their damage as early as possible. And I got myself another Commando Latros. Drain one from that unit so that I can gain one spider at least. So opponent get more mana, as you can see based on from their 2 units, which is the faces of the old ones. And I got my first Elise. So that time I'm thinking whether to play this or not. But actually I should play because I want to be as aggressive as possible.
Come closer. I don't bite.
So I guess my opponent won't be. Will just keep on generating mana just to prepare for the late game. So I'm thinking whether to use my Thermogenic Beam on one of the cards. And see whether our opponent have any response to it. So our opponent uses Throw Shen and we can't manage to destroy it. So currently our opponent has almost 4 extra manas compared to us. And I put out Vi so that really the way is to deal as much damage as possible. I was thinking about dragging dragon, challenging the dragon. And my opponent on the next round gain 9 mana and 3 additional spell mana. Manages to summon Orion Soul to the field.
Without my attention.
Which is kinda troublesome for us on the later part. Since it is at this point might not be useful since Orion Soul can just block it. And the one thing is Orion Soul at each round start it will randomly create a celestial card for it to use, and with their mana resource they can cast it easily. So I was thinking to use this so that I can rush even faster, even more.
Go ahead.
Our opponent has one card that will destroy all our spiders and our Elise. If we had that earlier, then maybe we can deal damage to it. And now our opponent is controlling our field. We don't really have something to block the attack. Currently I'm only destroying the spell shield. And we have not enough mana for Commando Lodress to come down soon. Ledros.
The mountain knows me. I am the traveler.
So I didn't put out any units. Maybe I'm waiting for him to put it out all so that
And here's where
let's say if I put my buy out there, maybe he got a card to destroy it or obliterate it. And as you can see, our opponent is having momentum, having more and more units and stronger ones, while my only way is to have Commander Ladros to at least half their Nexus, then maybe hopefully draw the Corina to just deal the remaining damage. So I pass without even playing any units, which I guess is a mistake here. And now I play Commander Ladros. Half their Nexus health. And I have a Mystic Shot, that means that I can at least deal 2 more if I want. If I just go for it, then our opponent sure will use the Celestial Phoenix to just block it. Since if I remember correctly, it will revive on next turn. And since we don't have any blockers, so it's the end here. So I'm just thinking whether I can at least survive with a little health, but I don't think we are able to. Since Vengeance, I have Vengeance, then 7 mana, Grabs of Undying, 5 mana, but it's still not enough for our Mystic Shot to at least kill the Phoenix. And our opponent play with Spell Shield. And that's the end for our victory Gauntlet. So we didn't even... we came close actually. And so for this week Gauntlet, we managed to get 6 wins, same as our first week. So for week 4 is the SIngleton Gauntlet. And this Decklist, I saw someone play with it and won the Prime Glory with it, and my match is as following. And as you can see on our final game, we also lost. So in conclusion, our SIngleton Gauntlet, we won 1 victory and we had 3 defeats. And as you can see, we have 1 wins in this Gauntlet. And the following is one of the decks I'm experimenting for the week 5 and week 6 Gauntlet. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this small footage of Poro deck that I will be using in the upcoming Gauntlet. And we will see you soon.